So Elon was giving his speech. Yeah, of course he's giving a speech, but I'm going, hold on a second.
I mean, my head was spinning trying to it's like inauguration, Nazi salutes. This is unambiguous.
I mean, you even hear his dumb little...
He hits it so hard.
He's hitting it like you would hit the Quan or whatever. Yeah.
But we're all just like, give him the benefit of the doubt, okay? He's highly autistic. He probably didn't mean to do that. He probably didn't mean to hit the hardest Nazi salute you've ever seen since 1944.
Oh, he's the smartest man on earth. He's a total genius. But also, he makes really stupid mistakes all the time. Well, which is it, folks?
I know. Is he a small bean or is he the smartest guy in the world?
Small bean?
Yeah.
That's the most millennial thing.
That's what they're doing. They're like,
I'm looking downtown with Betty on me. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. So listen up to Betty on me. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on.
I'm the Tabata man. No.
Check it out.
Stop. I'll clap.
No, we got to put that in the episode.
No.
You got to put... No, we have to make that. No, that's got to... Why not?
All right. Hi, everybody. Before we even get started, we got to hit you with the Boston. You're so close to being sold out. We can taste it. We can taste it. So if you're in the Northeast area generally, if you're in the continental United States, buy a ticket to that.
That means excluding Hawaii and Alaska.
If you're in Hawaii and Alaska, do not buy a ticket.
Continental U.S. is where all breakfast is served.
But if you want to buy a ticket, you live in
Boston.
Idaho,
Get on over there.
Come get one.
Come.
And we're so close to being able to announce another date, so just stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah. It's going to be on the West Coast.
We also always forget to plug the BenandEmilShow.com. If you want to see some extra goose and gags, go there.
Boy, did you just shave right before you got here?
I shave pretty much every Tuesday.
Wow, your skin looks so smooth.
Thank you.
Folks, he's absolutely glowing.
Check out the Trader Treehouse. Check out my Substack. And now we're going to get into the episode.
Oh, boy, yeah. Also check out Stock Twits on YouTube for our other show, Weekend Rip.
How could I forget?
Yeah. We do that on Fridays. So, gang, boy, oh boy. Wow, what a...
Boy, oh boy, wow, what a...
I had the most... this has been the longest, 4 days I've had in a while, between the Trump coin and then the Melania coin and then the inauguration. And
let's get into the coin stuff a little later.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There's a new
sheriff in town.
Yeah.
And he goes by the name of Donald Trump.
They're already saying Daddy's back.
Who's they?
I guess some of his supporters.
Yeah.
Daddy is back. He was inaugurated yesterday. Yesterday for us, 3 days for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 days ago for you.
Would you be petty enough to have them change out the toilet seats in the official White House bathroom?
No, but you would be.
Yeah, I would.
Not petty. That on your behalf, it would be like,
we want a new one.
Well, yeah. I can't get wrapped up in the pee-pee-poo-poo business already. I just can't. I can't.
These are the questions that I have.
Well, we'll get to those.
What brand?
We'll get to the pee-pee-poo-poo later, maybe.
Okay, so let's should we explore the new whitehouse.gov? Because that was a big thing.
Let's talk about this. This inauguration was very different, right? Number one.
Okay, so
it's usually outside.
Mm-hmm. But it was 16 degrees.
Trump said it's too cold for me.
It's too cold.
We're bringing it inside. I believe him that it was too cold for him. This whole thing speaks volumes to his the way this whole election wrapped up. Right? He's doing the whole thing to speak to ordinary folks. He's working at McDonald's, saying, "I'm going to be the one to protect you from these evil Democrats and immigrants and pedophiles and all these people." And then a whole bunch of those people who believed him did want to show up and come to his inauguration, but they could not. They were left out in the cold.
Because it was all within the Capitol building, right?
He did it in the White House, and then I think he did a second speech in the Capitol.
Right.
And not only were those supporters not there, that's the thing. The inauguration is usually this speech. His speech was very different too. It felt very like State of the Union. His was, it's usually this vague, we did it.
Rah, rah.
We're gonna represent all Americans here. And it's done in front of they were projecting like tens of thousands, if not 100,000 people to come out. Instead, it was done in the White House, surrounded by, his cabinet, but more importantly, all the
Billionaires.
tech oligarchs who got, they're saying, much better seating than his cabinet.
Yeah, they were in the front row. It was Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Sundar Pichai. Oh, wait, who's the CEO? Satya Nadella is the Microsoft. Sundar
Pichai is
Google. He was there, and Jeff Bezos and his sexy Latina wife. And of course, we're still at our core, we are still a very sexist country. Which
did you
rocks.
say Zuckerberg?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was staring at her boobs.
No, did you say Zuckerberg already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Zuckercorn. He was there. And then for some reason, actually not surprising to me, but Ian Miles Cheong, the Malaysian raisin, they're calling him.
Is that what they're calling him?
Yep, that's what they're calling him. The Malaysian raisin. He tweeted an AI generated video of Jeff Bezos' wife like taking off her shirt and like flashing her boobs to everybody, and RFK's like going, rah! It's like this weird AI thing, and he just captioned it, AI is wild, man. Like, dude, what part of horny? I don't know where to put that on like the map, the graph of horniness, Oh, she does. It's not boob. It's not like actual breast. It's just
what is it?
She's in her bra in the video.
Okay. Wow, AI truly is wild. Ian Miles Cheong, thanks for your. But yeah, he went full. I think the quote was, "I was saved by God to make America great again,"
Mm-hmm.
which
is funny because he didn't put his hand on the Bible.
Well,
when he was sworn in.
He respects it too much.
As it turns out, you're not legally obligated to do that. It's not part of the rules.
Especially if you respect the Bible so much, you wouldn't list one.
Yeah. Put your hand on a Bible. Yeah, his. I was listening on the radio to his secondary speech, and it was. I remember I'm paying attention the whole time, but I'm like, wait, this is all one. I mean, obviously we know him by now. It was all one big rambling jumble mess of just. He never stops. It's just, and then they say, this was bad, and he was just from one topic to another about all his enemies and stuff, and it just.
Oh, and then like contradictions. He's the this peace-seeking guy, but then talking about how he's gonna
destroy
Mexico and just absolute crazy shit. But yeah, it's the vibe shift is complete. I mean, just the difference between 2016 and 2024 of, there was that kind of at least facade of resistance between the tech community. And now it's just $1 million donations to the inauguration, running down to Mar-a-Lago to meet with them and talk about the future.
Because they know that the entire party, I wonder and I hope that when he dies, Trumpism will truly die with him, because I don't think that any politician has the same. Nobody's got what he's got.
Yeah,
nobody's able to.
We're lucky he's so old, I will say.
Very
but
lucky.
We'll see. He seems to be hanging on.
Yeah. He said, let's play this clip. He said that Elon and his computers helped him win Pennsylvania.
This was bizarre. I don't know what
my assumption is that he meant, Elon knows so much about computers generally and helped us like avert the Democrats being able to use them.
Vote counting. Well, let's just
the vote
play
counting
it.
machines.
Journeyed to Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania. And he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good.
All those vote counting computers. That one I can't even get wrapped up in. I don't know.
Yeah. I love that he had the village people, not the actual village people, but some guys dressed as the village people came out to perform the YMCA. They had the biker, the Indian, and do they know that it's like the first original gay anthem?
No, it's not. It's cool and based.
You're right. It is actually based. That was cringe of me to say it wasn't based. Yeah. So, oh boy. Right before leaving, though, Joe Biden pardoned his entire family, like everybody possible, and everybody's scratching their heads. Well, why do you do that? Well, because Donald Trump said he's going to go after all of them. He's going to
I don't
blame him.
I don't necessarily
like
blame
it.
him. I also don't think he's if Donald Trump wants to go after your family, I don't think it's going to. They're not really like respecting law and procedure here, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so let's see. He immediately, so many things, folks. So many things.
I mean, I just can't get over. It's really hard to stay away from the politics here. This is obviously a show. We've, since we started, we've been covering all these like big economic things and the merging between big tech CEOs, all of this, and the Trump administration. It's gonna be hard to
ignore,
untangle these things.
Mm-hmm.
It's just impossible. Yeah. I mean, I saw someone on our Reddit thread posted maybe you saw it, something about how, maybe it's time that they stop using Twitter now that Elon's done this thing. And I'm like, look, everyone on that stage. I mean, Sundar Pichai, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, Sam Altman.
It's everything.
Yeah, where
the Logan brothers. I mean, where am I supposed to get my entertainment? You know?
There's no way to like engage with the internet or social media apps or like tools of electronic communication without engaging with these oligarchs. I mean, I don't know what. Yeah.
Hey, gang, we want to take a quick break to talk about business. Mind your business. Start your business.
Stand on business.
Stand on business. Yeah. 2025, new year, you're thinking, how am I going to make this year mine? How am I going to grab it by the horns? Well, if ever there were a better time, there's no better time than right now to start a business. You've been putting it off. Why don't you go ahead and start, there's that old saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time? Today.
That's why we're talking about Shopify.
That's exactly right. Shopify is how you're going to make it happen.
We were those people once.
Mm-hmm.
We said, what the heck are we doing? We had no idea what we're doing. You know who made it easy? Shopify. Okay.
That's right.
We had no idea how to start an online store. We had no idea how to sell merch at a live show. We had no idea how to do any of these things.
Yep.
Shopify was there for us.
Yep. Makes it
we were
simple.
Able to launch our online store. We were able to bring our POS system with us to all these live shows.
Yeah.
Able to get paid quickly.
Yeah, you get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. You don't need any coding or design skills. All you need to do is drag and drop. They're powerful social media tools that you connect all your channels and create shoppable posts and help you sell everywhere people scroll. They make it easy to manage your growing business. They made it easy for us. We were a couple regular old nincompoops. Knew nothing.
And that's the technical term.
When we had problems, this guy called up Shopify. A human person.
Said, hey, it's me, the guy who knows nothing, the regular nincompoop.
Yeah. And it's me, Shopify. How can I help you, sir? Please stop cursing at me, they said, because Emil wouldn't stop cursing at them. It's a new year. You gotta get going, folks. With Shopify, your first sale is closer than you think.
Hey, Ben.
What?
Established in 2025 has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Established in 2025. Yeah, it's a quarter century.
Pretty nice.
Nice round number.
Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Bays, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Bays to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/Bays.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you can't avoid any of these things unless you are relegated to Blue Sky, which, let's be honest, folks, is a joke, right? Come on. Let's get serious here. We have a Blue Sky account. Follow us on there.
I started one too. You can. It's just like the vibes were off when I got there. First off, and I haven't popped back in since. But
I saw. I mean, so TikTok also went away and
came
back.
TikTok CEO was there too.
Yeah. But I saw a TikTok of this woman saying, "What is with Instagram just promoting gooning content to men?"
She probably doesn't know about the goonicide.
She
It's actually a big deal to a lot of gooners.
My mom is probably scratching. Okay, so what's gooning then? What is gooning?
And he goonicided.
What is? Can you explain to my mom what gooning is?
Gooning's just jacking off.
No, straight to the camera. Say, address her.
Gooning's just jacking off for a really long time and not necessarily coming.
Yeah, there you go, Mom. My mom actually. So we did a live stream in lieu of the Trump coin thing happening, and my mom called me and spoke to me on the phone the next day, and she goes, so I don't get it. Are your fans like? Are you telling them to buy that thing? And I said, no, not at all. I'm delivering the news. We're delivering like this breaking story to them and underscoring how unprecedented it is and how crazy it is. And she goes, right, but I was watching the chat and people are just saying, oh, pee pee poo poo and toilet guy and book guy. And it's like, are they even paying attention to what you're saying? Do they even care?
No, they don't care. They just want to hang out with Mr. Book and Mr. Poop.
Yeah, Mom, that's it. They, as she's saying it, I'm just like trying so hard not to laugh. I'm like, boy, I can't begin to unpack the layers of like irony among our viewer and listener base to explain that no, they're getting it and they're paying attention and they care. It's just that they're also funny and silly and stupid.
Should we get to maybe the biggest, the thing that's been on all your feeds, the one that's the salute?
We can jump around.
This one, you guys have all seen it.
Find it, Jim, while we talk about it.
You guys have all seen the...
So there was this guy named Hitler, right? And in World War II, Hitler did a bunch of really naughty things. And he had this special way of addressing his fellow...
he repurposed a lot of things. The swastika.
Yeah, that was an Indian
And then
thing.
the Roman salute. It started with... I think it started with Mussolini and like the Romanification of fascism and bringing that whole idea back. And it became... But no one thinks of that as a Roman salute anymore.
Nobody. You know why?
If they say they do, they're a fucking liar.
Yeah. I'm taking the Roman salute. So Elon was giving his speech because he's getting... That's what's even more... It's just like, yeah, of course he's giving a speech. But I'm going, hold on a second. Why the fuck is he... He's not an elected... He's not elected. Why... I mean, I know why, because he's part of the whole fucking thing now.
The one I sent you, let's use that one because this is from a right-wing Stan account that sent it to me. I'm perfectly fine with using their most generous read. He said the fake news and their minions are trying to say that Elon Musk did a Nazi salute at Capital One Arena. They removed the audio of Elon saying thank you, and he concludes by saying, "My heart goes out to you." It wasn't a Nazi salute. He was saying thank you. This is why you lost.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you.
In this one, they cut out because they pan to the crowd. He turns around and it seems like he's like doing it to the flag or the back of the crowd or whatever. But my God, this is the most. This is one of the most like 2 + 2 = 5 shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Anyone defending this, I mean, and people are posting the photos of, Democrats or anyone who's like got a picture of them kind of looking like this. And it's oftentimes when you go back and watch the video, they kind of made some kind of thing and they caught him with a still image of this.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
This is unambiguous.
I mean, you even hear his dumb little...
He hits it so fucking hard.
He's hitting it like you would hit the Quan or whatever. What's that dance that they do? The nay-nay.
And I mean, here, I sent another one to the chat.
He's whipping and nay-naying so hard.
It's funny because it seems like people on the left are willing to be like, this is clearly a Nazi salute. And people on the far right are also able to be like, hell yes, this is a Nazi salute. We got him. And here's Nick Fuentes.
I fucking hate Nick Fuentes.
And then the like straight up, like that was a serious Roman. It wasn't even like a subtle, like a wave, like one of these, like a Laura Ingraham. Remember when Laura Ingraham did that? That was a straight up like Sig Heil, like loving Hitler energy. that was like a straight up with intensity Roman salute. And then the like straight
I mean, the what bothers me the most is I've seen a couple people do this is a highly autistic individual. They're going the ableism route. If you're making fun of him, he clearly makes some kind of erratic and unusual movements in his thing, and it's like, please, okay, fine. If that was all that happened, but he didn't, spend all his time aligning himself with the Jews will not replace us party, tweeting support of the far right German party AfD. All of this bullshit.
Replying to white nationalists
The
and
party
saying
that
like interesting.
Just pardoned all the January 6th guys, a lot of guys who had shirts on like Camp Auschwitz.
Yeah.
But we're all just like, give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. He's highly autistic. He probably didn't mean to do that. He probably didn't mean to hit the hardest Nazi salute you've ever seen since 1944.
Yeah. There was a part of me that thought that it was an intentional troll on his part, on Elon's part, that he's just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm in power now, I can do whatever I want, and I think he definitely does get off on watching the media squirm. And look, if that is the case, he's 100% successful. He's 100% successful.
But it's not trolling when like you just brought up his like, platforming and bringing more engagement to posts by commenting on them, curious when it's like the most white nationalist racist bullshit you've ever seen.
Yeah. Can we
just like, you can't give him that kind of
I know.
cover.
That's but even just no matter what, it became the number one story, and it totally eclipsed Trump and everything that Trump's done. The biggest story is Elon throwing that up.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
It is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
It is, absolutely.
And that's the sad part, is that there are a lot of mainstream people defending. I mean, the ADL coming out and saying like, look, maybe give him some grace. Okay.
We got to be.
It's pretty weird up there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I really like the fact that he's the smartest man on earth. He's a total genius, but also he makes really stupid mistakes all the time. Well, which is it, folks?
I know. Is he a small bean or is he the smartest guy in the world?
Small bean?
Yeah.
That's the most millennial fucking thing.
But they're doing the like.
Yeah.
He's just a small bean. We can't. What are we supposed to do?
ADL says it seems that Elon Musk made an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm, not a Nazi salute, but again, we appreciate that people are on edge. In this moment, all sides should give one another a bit of grace, perhaps even the benefit of the doubt, and take a breath. This is a new beginning. Beninging.
I mean, and just the first reply, everyone has pointed this out. Like 19-year-old shouting, 19-year-old says free Palestine, anti-Semitic, Musk backs German AfD and anti-Semitic replacement theories, buys Twitter so Nazis load at the top. Sig hails multiple times. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
This is just.
And he even replied, thanks guys, with a crying face emoji. Hey gang. Got to take another quick break to talk about something very important, especially to some of the boys out there, the men's.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
The men's. You dealing with some hair loss, bub? It's okay, dude. Look at me. It's okay. We all value different things about our appearance. For Emil, it's his hair. It's his number one thing. For me, it's my hair. It's my number one thing.
We can't sit here and tell you, hey, don't worry about hair
loss. Because we're blessed.
We know how important it is.
Yeah.
Okay?
But if you're a guy and you really care about your hair and you find that it's slowly kind of going away, you might be feeling a little discouraged when you look in the mirror. And I don't blame you.
Don't.
Yeah, I'd freak out.
If you lost your hair, you can find it again.
Yep.
All right.
Hims provides you with convenient and quality access to a range of hair loss treatments that work, all from the comfort of your couch. If I were in that position, buddy, I'd be hitting up Hims. I'd be seeing them billboards. I'd be seeing them ads everywhere.
Why wouldn't you? Hims makes treating hair loss simple with doctor-trusted options and clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil that can regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months.
I'd be using that minoxidil on my face to grow facial hair, and I tell you, it works, folks. It does work. You can choose from personalized chewable oral spray and serum treatments to find what's best for you. The process is simple and 100% online. Super easy. All you do is ask a few questions and a medical provider will determine if treatment is right for you. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. Boy, oh boy.
Hims has hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, and they can help you get your confidence back too with visibly thicker and fuller hair. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/bays. That's HIMS.com/bays for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/bays. Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Very nice.
Fuck me.
You know, if it
Fuck
makes me ableist to make fun of Elon Musk, then fucking stamp it on my forehead. I'm ableist. All right? Because Elon Musk fucking sucks, and I hope the funniest thing in the world happens to him. Did you see Sam Harris revealed why they're no longer friends?
Yes.
It's pretty good. So Sam Harris is I don't know, he's a podcaster guy. And he and Elon Musk used to be the best of friends. And apparently they're not anymore. And Elon trashes him on Twitter all the time, any chance he gets. But Sam Harris wrote a thing on his, I forgot what, Medium or whatever, his blog. He wrote that Elon Musk and Sam had a bet right before COVID really hit. They bet Elon was going to pay $1 million to Sam Harris, and Sam Harris was going to pay him like a really expensive bottle of tequila, because they're obviously very economically on different sides. And the bet was that there would be more than 35,000 cases nationwide. And I mean, he goes into detail, but he says when it was apparent that it was going to be way more than 35,000.
I think he tried to walk it back and say, like, look, I'll take 35,000 deaths or whatever like that. And Elon was like, no,
not a chance.
Yeah.
And he lost. And then he just, like, when Sam Harris was like, well, it looks like I won the bet, Elon Musk just never talked to him again.
He's the most petty man in the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, It's...
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Elon ending his friendship with Sam Harris because Sam Harris pointed out that Elon was objectively wrong about something is in Elon's entire personality in a nutshell.
I think someone logged on to the video game he plays and saw that his account was active while he was at the inauguration, meaning someone else is playing for him.
No fucking way.
Some streamer did it.
Oh my God, dude. Just what a pathetic... Oh God, he bugs it. Just his awkward, stupid, fucking like constantly chubby guy adjusting his ill-fitting clothes and just. Anyway,
yeah, we could spend all day talking about.
The good news is we did get a new Marine One helicopter. That was cool back in August. Everybody just kind of glossed over that, but we got a new one, and that was exciting. I won't even bore you with the details on that, but
know it's sick.
Just know that we got a new one. Let's see what
Maybe
else.
We should talk about the coins real quick because we obviously went live after the Trump coin, which was...
Wait. Let's talk a little bit. Let's before we move on to the coin. Let's cover some of the things that he did. He signed these executive orders.
Well, the president has certain powers without that he can accomplish things without Congress. There's always this kind of argument between people of what the president actually has the authority to do. Depending on who's in office, there's this thing. I think it came about during the Obama administration, the Green Lantern theory, where people were like, "Give him a break. He can't do everything you want him to do." But people point out that the president does actually have a great deal of power. The American Prospect, which I love, a few elections ago set out this thing called the Day One Agenda, it's very impressive. They compiled the list of all the things the president does actually have power to do. And if
got pretty high HP.
If they wanted to actually enact real change, they could. Don't listen to them when they say they can't do anything. Trump is flexing some of his power here on day one, doing all kinds of things.
We left the Who.
Did you see the video of it? The videos are very funny of him signing the things.
What's this one? Oh, we're leaving the WHO, sir. Oh, well, that's good. I didn't like that.
With most of them, they took a very safe route. They don't have any bad ones up there.
Withdrawing from
What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Ooh.
I can live with that.
It's
I can live with that.
so weird to watch.
I could be. Yeah, we withdrew from the
WHO,
WHO, the Paris
just in
Climate
time
Agreement.
for the bird flu.
We changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. You would think that there'd be some
No,
international governing body that dictates that.
I don't think he did that already, did he?
I think he did. Anyway, changing Mount Denali to Mount McKinley because it's named after our great president.
Right, and Obama did that in a signaling of paying respect to the native people.
Mhm. I didn't realize that Obama did that. I didn't know that he changed it to Denali to give it a little nod to the Native Americans. But now, fuck them, right? That's how we feel.
The vibe has shifted. We're not doing any of that. We're manifest destiny, Mount McKinley, baby. We're back. He
Really?
pardoned nearly all the rioters who stormed the Capitol on January 6th,
No.
close to 1,600.
No.
Some people are worried that he's going to start some kind of. I think this seems like a little bit of hysteria to me, but I've seen people floating the idea of them starting the paramilitary groups out of these guys, which I would find very funny because these they're not sending their best when it comes to the Capitol rioters. I mean, dude, the videos of like
Paramilitary to do what? What are you going to do with 1,500 yuckos?
they're a bunch of bozos.
Yeah,
The video
truly.
of the guy climbing and falling. I mean,
Yeah.
he falls far. But yeah, would love to see them turn that into a little.
Yeah. We closed the border.
No. We didn't close the border.
Isn't that one of his executive orders? Is it like
No,
the
no.
border's closed?
He declared a national emergency, which Biden did as well. That's going to free up more resources and everything. He did all kinds of things related to the cracking down on administration. He declared a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border. And then there was 10 executive orders. He also said he's trying to get rid of birthright citizenship.
If your both parents are illegal citizens, or if both your parents weren't born here, then you don't get to be.
Yeah,
a citizen,
exactly.
even if you were born here.
He's not saying if your parents are American citizens and they have a kid,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah.
This is all, he's also trying to he's labeling Mexican cartels as terrorist organizations.
Yes.
Which a lot of people are, that's a signal of like, if we want to go into Mexico and commit acts of war, we can do that without congressional approval. Important to note, all these immigration actions are being taken while migrant crossings along the border 4-year low.
He also said federal workers have to go back to the office 5 days a week. And when he was asked, okay, so does that mean that we might use military force down in Mexico? He said, I don't know. Stay tuned.
Right.
Stranger things have happened. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about giving the cartels the what for, because fuck the Mexican cartels. I mean, they're monstrous, absolute, terrible, terrible people. But my guy, I don't think it's. I
am not all for sending. Sending groups of Navy SEALs or something over the Mexican border. This is just obviously going ahead and gutting racial equality policies, dismantling all DEI policy protections. He's kind of kicking the can on the tariffs thing against Canada and Mexico. He's not. He hasn't really made a actual move there. And then he terminated all the funding for the Inflation Reduction Act stuff. A big part of that is the electric vehicle chargers. This is just, this is bad for American car companies. They invested heavily into the electric vehicles. We talk about it all the time, how China's eating our lunch over here with the electric vehicles. I mean, I don't know what the move is here. It just seems like petty.
Everything is all oil because he even said drill, baby, drill, shutting down the wind farms, turning on the pipelines.
But it's also just like anything Biden or Obama did, no matter if it aligns with him or not, he's got to roll it back. A big one was Biden's executive order 14087. This was put in place to lower the cost of prescription drugs for Americans. You got to roll. He just cares about the American people. So he's got to roll that one back.
Well, it's because it's gay.
Yeah. Did you see, I saw people like Jake Paul tweeting out, like, if you listen to Trump's speech and you don't love him, you're against America. Yeah. It's just like, this guy doesn't give a shit about Americans. Obviously he's, signed another executive order establishing DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. We'll see what happens there. There's already lawsuits against DOGE. Vivek is on the way out because no one comes for Zach Morris and Corey Matthews, which
he's running for governor of Ohio.
Yep.
Godspeed. Wish him luck.
Godspeed, Vivek.
You got any more?
Godspeed.
All right, folks, we got to take another quick break to talk about clothes. Clothes are important, right? We just had Christmas. Did you just get another mug or something you didn't really want? Well, I don't blame you. You really, what you really wanted, what you really deserve this year, some chubbies.
The clothes make the man. The clothes make the man, and I say make this man comfy and stylish.
Yeah, wow. There, you heard Bernie Sanders there. They got everything you need to turn your wardrobe and your life around. Because let me tell you something, folks. When I put on these pants, when I put on these chubby shorts, when I put on these chubby shirts, I feel like a new man. I feel like a better man.
Is it fair to say we're both chubbies pilled?
I think we are both chubbies pilled. I am not afraid to say that I endorse this product. I enjoy how they look. I enjoy how they feel. I enjoy how they look on a meal. They look good, folks. If they look good on this man's body, I guarantee you they're going to look good on yours.
Yeah, because my body's weird.
Yeah, so why don't you do this?
I'm counting down the days till I can put my chubby shorts back on. I just need a little warmer weather. I'm counting down the days.
I see mine in my drawer, and I'm going, just wait. Because we got the trunks.
I'm coming, baby.
We got the trunks. We got the shorts. We got the pants. We got the shirts. They're all good. Start with their everywhere pants. Designed for every occasion, whether heading to the office or just kicking back for a lazy football Sunday. Note that these everywhere pants are spelled every W-E-A-R, just so you, the listener, gets just how clever this is. Everywhere pants. Damn, they're good. Oh, man. And if the New Year's resolution is to hit the gym, Chubby's ultimate training shorts are what you want to work out in, with split side seams and an extended liner. Every detail is crafted for effortless movement, whether you're squatting on leg day or hobbling to your car after squatting on leg day, or you're like a meal here and you're playing tennis. Either way, your goodies will stay safe and secure. So, for a limited time, use code Ben and Emil at chubbiesshorts.com and get 20% off your order.
Chubbies is here to help you take on 2025 in style, starting with the comfiest, most versatile gear you've ever worn. For a limited time, our friends at Chubbies are giving our listeners 20% off with the promo code Ben and Emil at checkout. That's A-N-D, not an ampersand. At checkout at chubbiesshorts.com. That's 20% off your order with the promo code Ben and Emil. Support our show and tell them we sent you. No matter where the new year takes you, Chubbies has the gear to keep you comfortable and looking your best. Those were the biggest ones I saw. I just, my head is spinning. There's so many things happening. It's hard to even.
Nobody got. Let's play the clip of him shouting out his own huge son, who I think is probably a spoiled little shit.
Dude, just this move.
Oh man, he just looks like the biggest cocksucker of all time.
And then I have a very tall son named Barron. Has anyone ever heard of him?
Oh jeez.
He's so tall. His suit jacket looks like a fucking trench coat. I feel like
he knew the youth vote. You know, we won the youth vote by 36 points. And he was saying, Dad, you got to go out and do this one and that one. And we did a lot of them. And he respects them all. He understood them very well. And he said, Dad, you got to go out, do Joe Rogan, do all these guys. And we did.
I just think of that fucking Aiden Ross kid who can't even pronounce fascist. What's a fascist?
What is an example of a fascist? Yo!
But that's the thing. It's all it's all vibes to them. No, any of these people, Jake Paul, they're not going to look at these and go like, "Oh wow, maybe he doesn't maybe he doesn't care about ordinary Americans. Why is he rolling back, lowering the cost of prescription drugs, right? It's just vibes. It's the top banker saying, I can call everyone pussy at the office now. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
They do not, they don't care about policy.
No, they don't. They really don't. It's just about being in control again and be able to go, shut up, you're being gay.
Right.
That's stupid and gay.
It's all it is.
So when I see Barron and I see his smug little dipshit face, I just think this is a guy who doesn't know anything about anything. He's just what is he, 19 or something? 18, 17?
I mean, who knows? He might, if we can take Trump at his word, he might know a little bit about the online ecosystem.
Oh, he knows so much. And he clearly fucking, he's 18. He knows so much about,
Well, you just went from saying he doesn't know anything to...
he knows a lot about just like online, and
Yeah.
I bet he calls people the N-word on 4chan and stuff.
Yeah. To be fair, he probably knows more than I did at 18.
Yeah. So...
And he helped his dad win the presidency.
I'm sure Aiden Ross and all his little fucking butt buddies made millions of dollars on Trump coin. So let's talk Trump coin.
Let's talk Trump coin. So
Fuck.
we obviously, if you want to really in-depth, we talked about it on our live. I don't want to rehash all that, but this is just gone so much crazier. I believe it was within 24 hours, Trump took a huge dip. Trump coin took a huge dip. And people are pointing out because Melania coin dropped. And some of the money was coming out of Trump coin because people are saying, well, geez, I got to buy my Melania coin.
I bought some Melania coin, but then I immediately was like, I don't want to do this. And
it all just makes you feel bad that this is what the
yeah.
economy is now. And so at that point, that was Sunday.
Yes.
This is all before
he even takes
office. Just huge grifts. No one's ever seen anything like this. We made poor Jimmy Carter sell a fucking peanut farm so he could take office.
That'd be a conflict of interest. And I mean, to the fact that he did it before becoming president really does shield him from any and all accountability. Because if anybody ever tries to come after him, which nobody ever will. Let's just be clear here, folks. Nobody will come after him for this. And if you do, hope that you enjoy the piss hitting your own face, because you will truly be peeing into the wind and it'll blow right back in your face. Because he'll be able to say, well, I did it when I was a private citizen. Anyone can do that. And yeah, there's no...
To the crypto community's credit, there are a lot of people who were pissed off about this.
Oh, yeah.
So I follow the cryptocurrency subreddit just because I'm curious what they're talking about over there. And there was a lot of people who were saying he just set us back so much. Like, this is the reason no one believes in any of the things with utility we try to produce. This is just an awful look for crypto. And that was, Saturday and Sunday when they were launching these things. And it's gotten so much crazier even since that. It is open season for rug pulls, grifts. The Pastor Lorenzo.
Fuck this guy.
He prayed with Trump on the dais. Here, let's listen to him straight from the source.
Lorenzo Sewell coin, I want you to be able to see politics become manifest, not just in a way where we're praying over political gatherings, but where we're seeing us become the hands and the feet of the Lord Jesus Christ. Would you help me? Would you help us in this endeavor? Would you go and purchase the coin in order for us to do what we need to do in the ministry?
Praise God.
We do transportation, housing, education. We heal medical, mental, and dental illnesses. I need you to do me a favor and go and get that coin in order for us to accomplish the vision that God has called us to do in our earth. I give God glory for what he has done, but we know that King's dream can only be fulfilled if we acknowledge that people are living in a nightmare.
Yeah, so it was cut off in the beginning. The crypto community was kind enough to send me Lorenzo, the hashtag Lorenzo. So I've permanently locked my tokens into a liquidity pool so that I will never sell on the community, but rather just earn fees as our token continues to flourish. There are not enough suck my dicks. This is so fucking crazy. I just don't even know where to start. Just coming off stage from praying and getting out there to shill the Lorenzo
You can
coin.
see the dollar signs in his eyes.
Yeah.
guys, gotta go out there, buy my coin.
There was the Trump advisor. Did you see the Ryan Fournier shit?
No.
Okay, so this is a Trump advisor. Maybe we can Google it so we can pull it up. But he basically Ryan Fournier, Four. Here, I might have a link. I can put in the chat.
Well, while he's doing that, I will just say, true to the crypto community, the shysters out there, there was a obviously this one was called the official Trump coin. And then you had immediately people trying to hop on board and fool you by having the same logo, the same design scheme, the official Barron coin and the official Elon coin and the official Donald Trump Jr. coin. And then, of course, obviously we got Melania, but it's just fucking
right. And
insane.
everyone
It's
throws
stupid.
Everyone throws official in there, and it's like this is the one. So this guy partners with the TikTok official TikTok coin, Ryan Fournier, and they say Ryan Fournier just rugged a TikTok coin twice for over $25 million. He owns over 50% of the coin and was dumping equity when the market cap hit near 100 million. Actions like this are why crypto has such a bad reputation.
Wait, what the fuck?
And so he starts pumping it. Meanwhile, like all of these guys, it's always such a contradiction. This is a guy who was saying that he was happy that Trump was banning TikTok at first, and then he launches this by saying, I'm so happy that Trump is bringing TikTok back. I'm partnering with official TikTok coin. And so then he starts getting called out for it. You know, the rug pull, if you click on that. And he goes, staying away from crypto. I tweeted a few times today about Trump coin and a newly created coin called TikTok. I had someone reach out earlier and they wanted to make a coin to support TikTok's comeback. That turned out to be a chaotic mess because I was scammed. And they said, bro, you rugged the shit. And he said, I'm very new to crypto and I promise you I didn't rug it. And he goes, buddy, we see your wallet. It's all on chain. And he says, I literally sold it because it was going down increasingly. I don't know who wouldn't do that. So it's
what a fuck.
Yeah. And it's also more lies. He's not new to crypto. It's all that. The best thing is this is all online. There's a record of all this. There's going back to 2021. There's him urging people to hold their Doge, don't sell Doge. It could be as big as Bitcoin. And then people looked at his wallet, and about 5 months ago, he was buying a shitcoin called Money for Criminals, MFC.
Jesus Christ!
I mean,
look at the community notes. Fournier owned 50% of TikTok. He bought more to gain trust, then sold all at once, causing a 97% crash. You fucking moron! Investors face losses, yet his post claims he was scammed, ignoring his major role in the collapse. Yeah, dude, when you dump all...
It's always
who was
they're
he?
the victims. It's like one of Trump's weird student advisors or something like that.
He's a piece of shit, though, to be sure.
Fully.
Yeah,
I think he's got
major
I
piece
think
of
he's got
shit.
domestic abuse violations, wire fraud charges. I mean, it's classic fucking Trump advisor shit. I mean, he cannot hire someone who does not have allegations. It's just like it's just insane.
God. And then so did you see what he just go back to that tweet you just had pulled up. Scroll up just a little bit. Okay, so real fast. There was a bishop, this woman, Bishop Marianne Edgar Buddy, is the bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Washington. She's the first woman to hold the position. Did you see her little speech?
Yeah, about how
she basically just said to Trump, hey, Trump, a lot of people believe in you, but a lot of people are scared. Please show some mercy. Remember everybody's humanity.
she calls out immigrants and immigrant children who are like worried about their parents.
Did you find that to be woke at all?
No, but dude,
Of course.
everything they do is
Look at this tweet. The woke mind virus is truly a religion. This quote unquote bishop belongs on MSNBC and nowhere near a church. Fuck.
right. That's not from him. It's something Ryan
He
Fournier
retweeted,
retweeted.
Hey, gang, we got to take one last quick break. Now we're talking about food. You know, it's a new year. You ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Well,
I'm always ready.
always ready. Factor. There's your answer, man. Factor has
They
shit
got chef-made
made.
gourmet meals that make eating well easy. I mean, isn't that the best part?
That's exactly
What's stopping
right.
so many of us from getting the right food?
I'm not a chef.
And it's tough,
Yeah.
you know, but these are dietitian approved, ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. So you can fuel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you.
They arrive fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You can lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise, but with 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. You could choose things like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, like me, your boy, or Keto, like also me, your boy. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfast, grab-and-go snacks, and add-ons. You can reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/Bays50off and use code Bays50off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code Bays50off at factormeals.com/Bays50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Folks, I really love this stuff. I eat it. It's easy. I'm lazy. It tastes good.
And it's healthy for him.
And it's healthy for me because I got to eat healthier. And so please enjoy because they are very tasty. Take advantage of that 50% off. I guarantee you're going to like it.
But this, the meme coin rugs and hacks is rampant right now. You might have seen the Cuba thing.
No. Cuba, like the country?
Yeah. I wish it was Cuba Gooding Jr.
I thought it was like, is this some crypto thing? QUBA or something?
Cuba. I don't think they have the full story yet, but I'm almost positive it's a hack. They got into they tweeted it out from an official account that Cuba coin started.
From what official account?
Like they put it on their official Twitter and then official. I think they hacked the website for like Cuba, like the way you
Cuban government.
Yeah, and pushed it out, and then everyone got rugged, and everyone's going, "Holy shit! The country of Cuba just rugged everyone with a meme coin." And it doesn't end there because there's Holy Coin as well.
What's that one for?
It was for the Catholic Church. But it was promoted by the Catholic Church through a hack.
Wow. How did I miss this? Was this all today?
I don't know. I'm seeing them all.
Jesus God. Very innovative. That's just what's funny about crypto is like there are arguments to be made for its innovative capabilities.
The Cuban one is still confusing. I think they confirmed the Holy one was a hack. So you mean to tell me the official Cuban government has just launched Cuba Coin, rugged it. Cuba Coin 2.0, rugged it. Justice for Cuba Coin, rugged it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. I mean, wow. It's really incredible.
And look, they're exciting news. Introducing Cuba 4.0, Cuba's own crypto coin on Solana. Join the revolution in digital finance.
Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, boy. So with Trump coin...
We just got rugged by an actual fucking Catholic church. Holy, and y'all was upset at me for creating a coin about a baby with cancer and rugging it. They rugged in the name of God, and I rugged in the name of a bald baby. Who's the real villain? Well, their account was hacked, but nice try. It's, whew. We were joking about how it's the scam economy. The scam economy is here, baby.
Jesus God. I mean, I thought NFTs were bad. I really thought that it was over with NFTs. I didn't think that all these new coins and shit.
I'll be pissed if I don't make money on Lorenzo coin.
Well, so there was an interesting theory that I saw floating around there, and bear with me, I'm going to try to explain it. So David Sachs, who was named the crypto czar by Donald Trump, he's a billionaire, he's a venture capitalist. He's tied, one of his investments or one of the things that he's an advisor or on the board of or whatever is this crypto investment firm. One of their biggest investments is Solana.
Curious.
Right? Solana is the blockchain on which the Trump coin launched. And
alarming.
The speculation is basically that Donald Trump is doing what Donald Trump has always done, which is just lent his name out and licensed his thing.
Trump Steaks, Trump University.
Trump shoes, the watch that he did, the $100,000 watch, the fucking NFTs, the trading cards.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Even
know.
Before the presidency, though. Like,
always, decades. The game, the board game, the book, you name it. Golf courses, hospitals. He'll sell his name for whatever you can. If you can sell it, he'll lend you his name. And I'm inclined to believe this, that Trump didn't really know. He just kind of trusts. Yeah, David Sachs, do your thing. David Sachs, I think, is the one behind it. Because meanwhile, he hasn't said a fucking word about this. I think that he probably is having a little bit of an, oh shit, this went way too big, way too fast, more than we thought. Not that he's going to get in trouble or anything, but I was looking at some of the wallets on the chain. Some of the biggest ones have fully cashed out to the tune of $30 million profit. 30 million, 36 million, 40 million, 20 million, 28 million. So many people who were early on that thing just made out. So the only people, because a lot of people out there are saying, oh, he rugged you guys. Donald Trump didn't rug anybody. Just to be clear, not defending him.
It's like Hawk Tua. She didn't rug you. The Paul brothers did.
That's exactly
and
right.
The Paul brothers may have rugged you with Trump too.
The people who were, I would bet that Aiden Ross and the Paul brothers and a bunch of, because who else out there has $1 million to throw at fucking Trump coin than someone like those guys who know that it's a pretty much a sure thing. I fucking guarantee you that little shit cocksucker Barron Trump gave them the address. They gave it to all their buddies. Probably hundreds of little fuckers out there were buying this coin before.
It's frustrating that I haven't really seen a backlash to this, which is very frustrating because it is such a blatant scam, disrespect to your followers and supporters, all this shit. Also, it seemed like everyone was pretty in agreement when, the Nancy Pelosi and whichever senators and Congress people were getting rich off the trades. Mm-hmm. Everyone was like, this is fucked up and like clearly an abuse of power. Where is the fucking outrage about this?
Dude, yeah. All weekend, I'm like, this hasn't even broken into political Twitter. It's still just on crypto FinTwit Twitter.
And I don't know if that's because crypto's still kind of a niche thing for a lot of people. And it's a very difficult thing to even break into. Although he did make it easier. You can buy with debit or credit cards, which is just a whole nother thing. But I'm shocked the backlash has not been there.
Where's like, maybe just because I don't watch it, but like you would think that MSNBC and NPR and all these maybe it's just because they're overwhelmed by the sheer volume of things happening that the Trump coin has already fallen down the list.
The whole coin saga to me, like with Trump, Melania, Lorenzo, his advisors launching shit is a huge story to me, and I feel like it's really not getting the
Lorenzo coin is different because that's something that if you read what he said, that's just some fan. Someone created it and gifted it to him.
But that's exactly what Ryan Fournier said. Oh, like these guys just gifted me the 50% of it and I just pumped it.
Right. But it's not the same thing as like the Trump coin, which was
yes, but it's all wrapped up in this ecosystem of like, what the fuck?
Of course, yeah. Where
and like
you could
everyone near this guy is just like everyone near the U.S. president just trying to fucking rug pull you on some crypto bullshit.
I mean, it's like a fractal, Donald Trump from the beginning was always about just like scheming, scamming, using his name and likeness to fuck his creditors, fuck the workers that would work on his projects, you name it. He's always trying to just like pull the gears to extract whatever value he can get and fuck anyone and everyone else, including his closest business partners. And that's just like it's a Russian nesting doll fractal thing where now other people are able to utilize his name and all of this shit. It's all crypto and it's him and it's fucking Elon and it's just the bullshit attention and greed.
And the way he's merged with these, so the crypto side, and then the way he's merged with these tech billionaires, where he's kind of, I don't use TikTok. I haven't confirmed it, but from what I've seen from screenshots of people using it and stuff, they've already instituted some new censorship guidelines.
Yeah, I haven't tried those.
That you're not allowed to search for fascism, or you just like don't get the results you're looking for, that kind of stuff. I can't confirm that, but it does look like I also I forget what the site's called, but they like track tech bugs and stuff like that. There was a
GitHub.
No,
go on.
I'll try to find it and link it. But they had reports of people following the Trump account that never followed it. I went and looked at mine. I was not. I've never followed him, and I'm not following him now. So I don't know. But they're saying they also said, and I guess Zuck admitted to this one, but that they had fixed some stuff. That it was filtering out some like capital D Democratic hashtags and stuff
I saw
like that. But he's saying they fixed it. It's just all kind of.
It's shady.
There's a lot of new control he can have in the communication platforms.
TikTok is not unbanned. You still can't download it from the App Store.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's just kind of back to the way it was originally meant to be, which speaks to how it's this really weird kind of political game of chess going on here, where at first TikTok went away, and then it's like, but thanks to Donald Trump, it's back. And it's back if you never deleted it. Like my mom, when it was just
deleted it?
when it was bricked, yeah, she deleted it, and then when she saw it was back, she tried to download it. You can't download it from the App Store.
Oof.
You still can't.
I've seen a lot of people commit goonicide over that.
Oh man. Thing is, this Trump coin thing is really, it's really something. And I just don't like seeing people, their heart is in the right place, but it's not correct. Like that Brian Taylor Cohen, is that his name? Comedian?
Who's that?
He's this comedian out there. But when the Trump coin first had its big drop, he proudly tweeted out like, "Ha, everybody got rugged. That's that." And I'm like, no, dude, that's not what's going on here. Because I checked the biggest wallets, the ones that the Trump organization controls, still untouched, just as they said. Who rugged were the people who bought in, the snipers, I guess as you would call them. They're the ones who bought early. They weren't gifted any. They were bought. They actually bought them, but then probably
D-Gen guys who fucking troll.
Aiden Ross.
What is it called? Deck scanner or whatever the fuck.
Screener, yeah.
Deck screener. Those guys are gonna make money on shit. They're gonna be early to shit, get out before it.
And the more money they make, the more well connected they become to the other assholes who are running these schemes, and they just become more and more influential and powerful in the crypto circles. And yeah. Speaking of power, did you see Nancy Pelosi disclosed some new trades?
Oh, good.
Yeah. Because, when you're 85 and your husband, Paul Pelosi, is also of full-on retirement age and you're worth $250 million, why would you stop buying fucking options? So it looks like they went long 50 of the Google 150 strike. Basically, they're long Google, Amazon, this TEM, which is an AI company, and VST, which is a power company. And of course, because TEM is one of the lower value ones, stock's up fucking 25% today. So just by virtue of people following Nancy Pelosi's trades, she already makes money on them, which is great. Good
I'm
for
happy
her.
for her.
Maybe she can use that to put some shiny stuff on her walker. She got that walker now. I just, like, if I was in my fucking 80s and I had $200 million, I would just be done.
It's a sickness. We talk about it all the time. That's the only way to describe it. It's the only way to explain it. There's no reason for this. To be in a position where you are constantly yelled at, screamed at, people hate you. For what?
Yeah, a few extra $1 million? What is that? What are you going to spend it on? What are you going to buy? Who's it for?
She actually does buy kind of sick shit, like, wineries in France, insane homes in Tahoe. I got to give her that.
Suck my dick, Nancy Pelosi.
She does seem to have good taste.
That fridge full of ice cream.
Yeah, and she likes the fancy stuff, and I don't blame her.
I like ice cream. Fuck you stupid ass. I'll rob you. I swear to God, I will. Kick that walker right out from under. I hope you don't find me at the top of some slicked up marble stairs.
Did you see her daughters talking about, or maybe it was just the one daughter talking about how like Joe Biden should just shut up? Because, everyone, it's not confirmed, but everyone's like, Nancy shanked Joe and made him step down. And I guess Joe Biden was kind of complaining about Nancy. And her daughter was just like, this is not from my mom, but I think Jill should just shut up or something.
Jill or Joe?
Jill.
Oh, wow. Trouble in Paradise.
They're all fucking, I mean, dude, watching them all like come to the inauguration and fucking glad hand all this shit. You see Obama fucking yucking it up at Jimmy Carter's funeral.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
I wonder if he was just being nice and putting on airs, just like, but gritting his teeth, just going, this guy's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but then, you know what?
Still.
Everyone acts like he doesn't have a fucking choice, right?
Yeah,
like,
true.
you see I posted the picture because I think it speaks volumes. There's the picture of everyone kind of fucking glad handing at the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And Bernie Sanders is just fucking alone. There's that during the speech, which is right. You have the choice. You don't have to fucking clap for everything. You can sit there and be like, you know what? I'm really fucking against all this shit. I think we're heading down a dark fucking path.
Yeah.
I have to be here because I'm a sitting member of Congress, but I'm not going to enjoy it. Yeah, there you go. And then there's the other picture of him at the ball. Everyone's fucking going around glad handing everybody, and Bernie Sanders is alone, and he's just kind of like staring off into the distance. You don't have to fucking rub elbows with these fucking freaks. And like Obama, you could see Trump at the funeral and say, hey, get fucked, dickwad.
Yeah. Trip him.
Another one who's perfectly good. He's got his, $35 million mansion in Martha's Vineyard. He's got enough money to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Hot, sexy wife.
If he ever is want for cash, he could fucking, I don't know, go do a speech at JP Morgan or something.
You could just ask Pelosi for some tips.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
And to be like, well, he's got to be cordial. He doesn't.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. It's when they go low, we go high. It's like, no, because all that does is make you look like you're incapable of, it's the equivalent of saying sticks and stones may break my bones, and then you get punched in the face anyway.
And, you guys rightfully had a very rough go of it, trying to convince people that you were actually a resistance party to any of this. And then they see you and it's like, you, Chuck Schumer, everybody just fucking yucking it up with the Trump man.
Yeah, it's not very fun. Well,
Look, things are going to change. We're going to try to. Things are going to happen really fast too. I imagine we'll go live more than we were because things are just going to.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, this is going to feel like ancient history. I'm sure it's like. I mean, my head was spinning trying to it's like inauguration, Nazi salutes, cabinet rug pulling people. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Entire tech billionaire class just falling in line.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot, folks. But at least Theo Von is there, and Theo Von was yucking it up and having a good time. Dude, I don't know. I just want to show up. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I knew a Vietnamese guy one time named Quan, and Quan said I could be president one day, and he was tickling me while he said it, and I said, I bet you could. And this is a bad Theo Von impression.
He fucking plays dumb.
I don't understand what the problem is. I met him. He was a nice guy. Cool, dude.
Right.
Fuck.
And then he acts like he doesn't fucking understand anything. He's just like, I don't know, man. I'm just chilling at the fucking.
Okay. So we gotta comment on the recent live, folks. It says, I find this. It's from Sean Boy 40. I find this very amusing. I'm in no way questioning why you're talking about it, but my question is, why should I actually care about this? He's referring to the Trump coin. People in positions of power and in situations far more fortunate than mine have been doing stuff like this with zero repercussions forever. This is obviously pretty blatant, and he's the president, but still, I see it, and I'm not even shocked or bothered, LOL. The rich take advantage of us regular Joes day in and day out, always will, and I don't see why this should take up my mental bandwidth over any other case. To that, I would say, you're right. To that, I would say the scale of this is so much bigger and so fast. The speed with which others were able to extract money, it normally takes months, if not years, for such things to occur. But for this to have happened so lightning fast and so brazenly, it just speaks to how far we've come and how mask off a lot of this is.
Can you bring that comment back up? It's also, it's a very... you're right that this kind of stuff happens all the time,
Mhm.
but your attitude is so, it's kind of like how we got to how it's all so bad. We get fucked over constantly. Why should we even care?
Yeah, Sean boy.
And that's kind of the problem. No one gives a shit. They just go like, whoa, that's just kind of the American economy. And it is funny seeing some of those red note things. People keep posting like Chinese people going, I don't understand. Why haven't you guys revolted yet? What the hell's wrong with you? And it's very odd. We just kind of, the American mind, I mean, we just sit here and go, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the way it goes. What can we do about it? Because there's no collective action. We're all individuals, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry that happened to those individuals.
It's going to be, it's hard to, I think because the biggest contingent of people that would want to do something are so brainwashed by the right into thinking that they're for them.
Oh, dude, the people talking about
gun-owning.
how this entire inauguration was a fuck you to the establishment. I'm going, what? They're sitting right there.
Yeah, that
cheering
is
it
the
on.
establishment.
What are you talking about?
Talking about
Sundar Pichai, Sam Altman, fucking Elon Musk,
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg.
These guys, it really
Who
is.
who do they think the establishment is?
I
I
don't
think
know.
they just think the establishment is people who said stop saying gay.
I think they think the
The
establishment.
establishment is people who said don't say words we don't like.
It's Rachel Maddow, who they're simultaneously like, the media is so fucking irrelevant now. Traditional media is dead, and yet they won't stop talking about it. Look how pathetic their ratings are. Okay, let them fucking get over it. Stop. I don't think about Rachel Maddow ever.
Right.
But you do. Oh, look how pathetic CNN is. Why are you watching? You are the only ones left watching it.
If right-wing accounts didn't post it, I would never see a CNN
Truly,
clip.
never. God damn, dude. Because that's
the
their whole
thing.
thing.
It is a joke. Like, Rogan posts a fucking episode, 3-hour-long episode. It gets millions of views.
You
You're
are
right.
the majority now.
Right.
You are the majority. You are the mainstream media.
Right.
Head and shoulders
And if
above.
you want to talk about any cable news network, Fox News is the number one.
Yeah. it's incredible.
That's the establishment.
Man.
Everything else is faltering.
I
You're
wanna
like,
s-
and that's the thing. Like, comedians act like they're like badass because they're like, nice, we can call things gay. And it's like, dude, you're just like dick riding.
Yeah.
Nothing about what you're doing is cool. You're just like blowing with the wind.
Actually, what you're doing is gay. What you are doing, sir, what you, Dave Chappelle, are doing is gay. Pussy.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle, I mean, that's.
Listen, America.
Did you watch his SNL
I
thing?
watched part of it and I just was like,
It was way-
he's going to do the thing again where he's
I
like,
saw someone talking about it and I was like, okay, I'll go watch the 5-minute, 17 minutes. My goodness.
it was a 17-minute
17-minute monologue.
Because he's now he loves the way his own farts smell. He's like, he knows there is something. I got to hand it to him. Whenever he talks, it has the effect on me where I'm like, yeah, wow, he really is he's like the wise man on top of the mountain. He's seen it all. He gets it. And he's espousing facts and he smokes indoors because he's just that. He's transcendent.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
It felt very Elon posting, hey guys, let's make sure this is a community of love and tweet positivity,
Yeah.
because everyone's aware. And look, I was obsessed with Dave Chappelle. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I used to watch Killing Them Softly. Like,
Such a great
I would take it on DVD to like on family trips because I would be like,
You
I just
would?
want to watch it again. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's so funny. I thought he was the coolest dude.
Chappelle's show was so good.
Yeah. And watching it, what is it? His past 4 or 5 Netflix specials, just raking in fat checks to be like, and trans people, am I right? I mean, dude, I would tune in every time and be like, hopefully he's gotten over that. Maybe he's
Yeah.
got something to fucking say. And it would get worse and worse within the 5. Dude, I think the last one, it was like this fucking long walk of like a Jim Carrey story. And the punchline is like, and that's what I think about trans people. And you're like, dude, fuck off.
Yeah, it's not smart. It's
And then he
just
just ends his thing with like, Donald Trump, I urge you, act with love. What are you talking about, my guy?
yeah. I will say I did see the sketch where all the black.
I didn't see any of the sketches. I just watched.
There's a sketch
the
where
monologue.
like all the black mascots are getting fired by Alec Baldwin for some reason. Maya Rudolph is
the real Alec Baldwin.
yes. Maya Rudolph is Aunt Jemima, and Dave Chappelle is he's the Allstate guy, and they have a filter on his voice so it's way lower. And Pete Davidson comes out as Count Chocula, and he's like, it's funny. It's funny. It's a little bit of classic Dave Chappelle because he's like, look at his lips, he's black, because it's Pete Davidson, and he goes, everybody look at Pete Davidson's lips, and they all break. It's very funny.
I'm
Very
sure he's
good.
still a very funny guy. I think that's
Yeah.
why it's tragic. I think he was always like a fun guy to watch talk about race and sensitive issues and stuff like that. And I think that's why he just started punching down. You're like, wait, this isn't fun.
He's also got a little bit of the Cat Williams thing in that
Interesting. Very
when
curious where
people
this is
sometimes when people's careers go down the toilet, they don't look inward. They just blame others. Like Cat Williams, this whole thing is like, oh no, it's because I was
His career's anywhere but the toilet.
It was for
No,
a while.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, sure. No, but what I'm saying is Cat Williams is like thinks he's a genius because he's like, oh no, it's the pedophiles. He's like a Hollywood pedophile cabal kind of guy. And that's why, his career went off the fucking.
I have no idea.
Dave Chappelle is adjacent to that, where it's like, because he's seen and interacted with a couple bad apples, he's like, oh no, I'm wise to it now. I understand. It's the Illuminati. They do like.
Dave Chappelle thinks it's the.
It's along those lines.
Oh, I
of,
didn't know that. I just think it's sad. Anthony Jeselnik talks about it all the time. I don't.
Anthony Jeselnik.
I don't watch. I don't really know any of his comedy, but I like what he says about comedians who are like crying cancellation and stuff. And he basically was just saying, they just don't want any pushback. They don't like it. They're being very sensitive to the fact that anyone's calling them out. Nothing bad has happened to Dave Chappelle. There's no one who would deny him a role. It's just that some people were like, hey, you kind of missed the mark on this. And he was like, no, I refused.
I'm a genius. He goes to my gym.
Dave Chappelle.
No, Jeselnik. I saw him yesterday.
Wow.
And I almost said something to him.
You should just say that.
Hey, I got one for you.
You should do
Go up to him and go, hey, I got one for you. What? I should do what?
You should say his name like you just did. You should walk
His
up to him and
impression?
say, Anthony Jeselnik.
Hey, man, I do a pretty good impression of you.
Yeah.
People have said it's really good. Maybe you want to go in the back and fuck each other. Because his whole thing is,
Right.
out of left field.
You didn't
It's
expect it.
Edgy. Yeah, you didn't expect it. Well, so we do have a little bit of cool news. I mean, we posted about it on our Instagram, so please follow us on Instagram, by the way. But there's such a bad outbreak of bird flu in Georgia. What?
That's the cool news.
No, it's coming after that. But there's such a bad outbreak of bird flu in Georgia that, highly pathogenic avian influenza confirmed in commercial poultry flock in Georgia. All poultry activities in Georgia suspended.
We
I
gotta send
repeat.
RFK down there to investigate. No mask.
So what's going on with these chickens? What's the problem with the chickens? So what's the problem with the chickens?
On Wednesday, January 15th, the producer noticed clinical signs of avian influenza in their flock. Samples were collected on the morning of Thursday, January 16th, and transported to the Georgia Poultry Laboratory Network, or GPLN, for testing. A positive HPAI detection was confirmed by GPLN on Thursday afternoon. Anyway, probably not a big deal, except for the fact that Georgia apparently produces 15% of all chicken production in 22, at least. Responsible for about 15% of all poultry production in the United States. So look out for them egg prices, folks. Look out for them eggs. I think that the California wildfires, because rent is the highest thing in CPI in the inflation calculation, and California's inflation is perhaps the most weighted on that. And as we've seen with these wildfires, rent is going anywhere but down.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to
Let's
see.
save that for the bonus. Let's go to because we're way over here.
That last thing.
Mhm.
Okay, folks, we're gonna
Join us in the bonus. BennettEmilShow.com.
we're gonna be talking about all kinds of fun stuff back there. We're gonna go through some old TikToks that I'd like to, and some other things. Okay, see you back there.
Bye.